Oh yeah, right. So this is my second
at doing a live stream of Sonic 3 Knuckles. The early attempt, the stream to YouTube from my PS5 just ended since Marble Garden started. So I've cleared the cache on PS5, rebuilt the database, deleted some other stuff as well. Tried to, just sort of re-linked my PS5 to YouTube. So hopefully it's going to work this time because I want to do a full playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. As of course it's the 30th anniversary, so we'll see if it works. But yeah, it's a shame that last stream ended because there was a lot of people watching, but that's the way it was. So hopefully you can hear me alright, if anyone's going to watch. Done the bosses, okay. So in my previous attempt, we'd already got all the Chaos Emeralds, so I'm going to have to get them again. So probably it's the best Chaos Emeralds for the game. I agree, I love it. It's an amazing game. We've done all the bosses from Sonic CD. Nice. Sonic CD is also really a good game as well. I like a lot. Right, so yeah, so I'm doing a full playthrough of Sonic 3 Knuckles. This is my favourite Sonic game for the 30th anniversary. I did try and do a stream earlier, but it ended at Marble Garden. There must be some kind of problem with my connection to YouTube from my PS5, so I've done a bit of maintenance. So hopefully it will work now. We shall do in 720 at 60, so we'll see if it works. 6 to go, okay. It's amazing that this game is 30 years old. I love this game. I mean, Sonic 1, Sonic 2 and Sonic CD are all really good games, but this game, in my opinion, was on another level. You know, the music, the level design, gameplay, introduction of the Insta-Shields, even the quality of the bosses made this game such a blast to play through. And I'm so pleased that we finally got a remastered version of this game a couple of years ago, which was included in Sonic Origins. I know we've also got the fan hack Sonic 3 Complete. We've got the kind of fan game Sonic 3 AIR. So we're spoiled really for choice with this game. And you know, I love how Angel Island looks. It's so cruel that it gets absolutely burnt to a cinder, but it still looks amazing. Did all the bosses. Okay, fair enough. So what I'm going to be trying to do is get a perfect with as many Chaos Emeralds as possible. I always like the challenge of going for the perfect bonus in the Blue Series, which of course nets you an extra. It's a good challenge. So of course today is, technically it's the anniversary of the Sonic and Knuckles half of this game, and then also the 30th anniversary of the full Sonic 3 and Knuckles lock-on, because when the game in Sonic 3 was released in 1994, it was released in two parts. The first half, just called Sonic 3, which had Angel Island to launch base, was released in 2nd of February 1994. And then the second half of Sonic & Knuckles, which basically has Mushroom Hill all the way through to Death Eggs to Doomsday Zone, was released on the 18th of October 1994, and that also included the full lock-on experience, Sonic 3 & Knuckles. It basically locks both halves of the game on. So that's why I'm playing for the game. And I stubbornly stick to the fact that this is still, it's still my favourite Sonic game. No game has surpassed it. Oh, is it called Fire Breath? I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, happy 30th anniversary to an amazing game. I mean, Sonic Mania came along and that gave this game a real run for its money, but I still prefer 3K. Right, so here we go. Yes, apologies if the quality of the stream isn't quite as good as my first attempt, but I'm trying to make sure that this stream doesn't fail this time. Because it was still when it stopped streaming to YouTube, but it was still streaming to my PS5 when I tried to do the earlier stream. So that's why I rebuilt the database and cleared the cache, which I'm hoping will, restore like the licenses and stuff, start up for the apps, which hopefully will help. Just because the special stages suck doesn't mean it's bad. Oh, okay. Good. Egg Sculpture Mark 2. Oh, that rings a bell, yeah. Egg Sculpture. I like the special stages to Blue Spheres. I mean, they're pretty easy, really. It's only if you go for the perfect, i.e. to get all the rings, then it does get a bit boring because they go on so long. I mean, one thing I liked about Mania was that it at the end of the playthrough, it tallies how long you spent in the bonus stages and the special stage, and I bet you spent ages in these. At least 2 minutes. But that's what it feels like. So what I like doing with this one, I like jumping over here. So this, I've jumped right to the end of the special stage, and now I'm just going to backtrack. No need to do it this way, but I just do. Tails. I mean, I could have done a playthrough with Knuckles or a playthrough with Tails, couldn't I? But I just thought, let's do it old school. So yeah, this is the version of Sonic Origins. I'm playing it in classic mode because I want the finite live system, don't want that coins rubbish that you get in anniversary mode. But what I've done, I've added the super peel out, which is a cheat you can enable via level select, and I've also removed the super theme music because the new theme, super theme added to Sonic 3 and Sonic Origins is rubbish, in my opinion. So that's why I removed it. So there we go. 3 emeralds. So will you guys be playing Sonic 3 Knuckles Day on its 30th anniversary? What do you think of it? Do you like Sonic 3 Knuckles? Is it your favourite Sonic game? And what are like your, favourite zones in Sonic 3 Knuckles? Right, we could go in the water here, but let's just get Tails to fly Sonic. Oops. I have no idea where Tails has gone. There he is. Because this bit is a Tails only route, but you can get there with Sonic using Tails to fly it. and Sonic's getting a new series in 2024. A new series. Okay. Do you know, I'm playing, my first playthrough was superb. I'm playing on absolute wally now. Right, let's get the fourth emerald. So when you do this special stage, if you're going for the perfect, you must leave at least one blue sphere here, because then you have to get the rest of the blue spheres in the middle, and they all turn into rings. So if you don't leave the blue sphere, then when you get the final blue sphere and you haven't collected the rings, you won't get the perfect. So always leave at least one blue sphere before you've collected all the rings. Cool. Who do I like? Sonic or Knuckles? I like both. Right, let's get this fire shield. And off you go. I mean, part of the reason why I love Sonic 3 so much is it's just the visuals are amazing. I mean, this is the first zone in the game. It starts off with a beautiful lush green forest, and Eggman just bombs it to hell. Well, fire bombs it to hell, and now he sends this ship to absolutely batter Sonic and Tails. I mean, this zone is epic. Okay, first zone done. Okay, so I'm going to be going for 99 lives. I want to get 999 rings in at least one act. And I'll be trying to get a perfect with all Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds. Where's that fox? There he is. I love this little sequence here, you can just go so fast. And let's outrun the screen. Okay, we're now going to go for the 5th Chaos Emerald. If anyone who's joining who was watching the first stream I tried earlier this evening, apologies, it's just the stream just ended. There's some kind of problem with the YouTube connection to my PS5, so anyway, I've done a little bit of maintenance and hopefully that shouldn't be a problem now. And if it's not, if it's still a problem, then we'll see how far we get before the stream stops. Anyway, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a game that I've played many times. I played it on the original Mega Drive. I played it via like there was a collection on PS2 called Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which I played Sonic 3 and Knuckles on. Played Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles separately on the Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection on PS3 because you could only play them separately on that collection. You couldn't lock them on. And I played various hacks like the Sonic 3 Complete, Sonic 3 AIR, which is a really cool fan game. And of course, what the version I'm playing here is Origins in classic mode. Okay, here we go. One more hit. Okay, I'm going to go to Act 2. And I think Hydrocity is probably still the best water level out of all the Sonic games. Yeah, it's got this kick-ass music, love the visuals, level design flows really nicely. In my failed stream earlier, when I did this 6th special stage, I nearly mucked it up. Let's see if we have a smoother ride this time. Sonic 3 AIR. Do you know, I really wish I was playing AIR on PS5 because that is the definitive version of 3 and Knuckles. And I have uploaded playthroughs of Sonic 3 AIR in the past. All characters. Now just got to mop up the rest of the blue spheres. And done. One thing that's cool about this version of Sonic 3, you can skip the score totaling. It just saves a few seconds. It's not a big deal, but I like skipping it. I needed Tails to try and get me up here. Actually, you probably don't need Tails because Sonic's high enough when he jumps, but anyway. Let's go to a bonus stage. We did indeed. You didn't see it, but that was an extra life. Crazy speed. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get the bubble shield, so we're going to let Sonic drop down, bounce on the bubble shield, hard left, and reach this platform which has got a 10 ring icon box and an extra life. And now we're going to try and get the final Chaos Emerald. And this is probably the hardest special stage, well, for the Chaos Emeralds, but it's I like the layout. It can be confusing, but of course you're running around a sphere, so eventually you keep running the same direction, you're just going to come back to where you started, so it's not that confusing. Oh, let's go for that. Long way. I want to go this way. And this way. Yes. Cool. Okay, so Supersonic, here we come. Let's go meet Knuckles. Suddenly, wasn't it? I transformed and immediately get walked to the was it glowing sphere? I think they call it bonus stage. That's what I call it. This if you want to get your life going up to 99, this is the perfect stage to do it because you can get like 4 or 5 lives each time. Right, let's go super now. Now you hear there's no music because I disabled the super theme before I started this playthrough because I hate the new super theme they added in Origins. It sounds like a Sonic 4 track. Okay, on to Marble Garden Zone. Now, it's in Act 1 of Marble Garden Zone that my previous stream stopped working, so fingers crossed that we keep going this time. And we've got 30 lives so far, that's a decent total. If you ever want to get, say, 999 rings in one act, this is the best stage to be able to do it because there's like 8 giant special stage rings, which obviously you can get 50 rings from each once you've got the Chaos Emeralds. That's 400 rings, and there's just a ton of rings in this level. So let's have a bit of super, shall we? I think it's nice also not having the super music because you can just listen to the cool normal level music as you go through the game. Now you'll notice when I grabbed hold of that little turner thing, Sonic was riding on, you'll notice that he immediately switched to ball form, which looked odd. He should be his normal upright form. That's because the super fill-out super sprites are incomplete in Origins. They either just forgot to finish them or they didn't have time to. So if I try and do a super pill out in Origin in Super Sonic, watch this. See that? He keeps switching to ball form. He shouldn't. He should have been upper form. And that's purely because the super pill out Super Sonic sprites were not finished. Either they weren't finished or they're just glitched. It's one or the other. Okay, here we go. On to Act 2. something really cool about Act 2 as well. I mean, all the interactions you get with like Knuckles and Eggman in the zones is so cool. That's part of the reason why I love Sonic 3. And you get to see, even though you don't see Knuckles in Marble Garden, you see him in Angel Island, Hydrocity, but not in Marble Garden. You get to see Eggman 3 times in this zone, and that's really, really cool. Right, there is a special stage giant ring just through here. So you can look at that, it looks so weird, doesn't it? Straight into ball form. It's weird because you see all the other Supersonic sprites are there. Not that, just one or two are missing for some reason. I always like going this route because this is actually quite a good shortcut if you take this route. Ah, shucks, I wanted that extra life. Can still get it. So if I do this, I can get it. Now, for those who were just about to encounter Eggman again, but for those who have played Origins, they should know by now that you have to be very, very careful in this section because after you get this boss, if you're too quick, especially with Supersonic, this bit here becomes a sort of bottomless pit. This bit here literally would be a bottomless pit and you die. And they never fixed it. So you just have to be... Sometimes it is a bottomless pit, sometimes it's not. You just have to be a bit more cautious after Eggman leaves. Just go a bit slower. Otherwise you might die. And as you can see, after Eggman, the normal Supersonic music kicked in, it's just sort of glitched. But it will disappear once we reach the boss. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hits. Whoa! Okay, we're now moving on to one of my favourite zones in Sonic 3, called Carnival Night. I like the transition here. At the end of this sequence, in that it goes all dark. That's another thing I really like about 3 and Knuckles is the cutscene transitions. Very, very simple, but they help to tell a story, and they all work well. We're going to go this way, we're going to go up here, just in there. Oh, well, we were. Can we get up there? We can. We can go in there, and there is an extra life. Oh, let's try that again. No, one more time. Nah, stuff it, we'll go this way. There's a special stage ring if you go this way. So we're a bit further along. In there. Yeah, I thought so. I really like Carnival Night. I like the aesthetic. I like you've got the balloons. I like the very bouncy kind of feel to it, which does feel unique compared to other zones. I know it's got the dreaded barrel in Act 2, and obviously this version hasn't got that. Well, I mean, it was it was easy once you knew how to get past the barrel. It's straightforward. I thought they might add something in this version of Skiing Knuckles where it just shows you how to get past the barrel, but for noobs, that would have been a good idea. Oh, really got crushed there. Okay, you've only got time. And now we move on to Ice Cap, which I think pretty much everyone universally likes. Oh, I've got a bubble shield. But I'm going to keep the lightning shield. The lightning shield is much more useful in this stage than the bubble shield. Well, later on you do have to go through water, that's when the bubble shield would of course become handy. And get this giant ring first. There's 3 ring item boxes at the top here. To make up for Knuckles not appearing in Marble Garden, he appears twice in Carnival Night Act 2. First thing he does is raise the water and turn off the lights. I suppose that way it feels a bit more like a creepy kind of carnival, almost a bit like Pinball Carnival Act 2 in Sonic Superstars. But you know what, let's go Super. Oh, that's so annoying. That wouldn't have happened in the original version of Sonic 3. I love these extra animations. They're so good when he's crouching. And I've gone up here again. God, let's get Tails. Oh. Let's have the big Sonic up there. You need to be supersonic to get those 2 extra lives. And here comes the dreaded barrel, and yes, first time I played this game I didn't have a clue how to get past this barrel either. It just seems obvious now, doesn't it? Just press up and down, but of course, the thing about this game, you press and jump all the time, you just think you've got to press jump. Surely you need to press jump, but of course you don't. Again, it's one of those easy when you know how. But I didn't for quite a while. But I still, the funny thing was, the first time I played Sonic 3, I still beat the game, even though I didn't know how to get past that barrel, because the original version of Sonic 3 is very glitchy. So I just managed to force my way past the barrel. Can't remember how I did it, but I don't care, I still managed to beat the game. Before I learned how to get past the barrel properly. Okay, now we're facing probably one of the hardest bosses in Sonic 3. If you want to beat this boss without taking damage, without being super, it's very tough. Okay, on to Ice Cap. Let's see if I can get the 50 rings at the start. I can never get the 50, I always miss 10 of the rings whilst we're snowboarding down here. Yep, missed them. So what we'll do, we'll just go on the bonus stage quickly. See if we can get some rings. Because those rings, the little spheres with the rings, at the bottom of this bonus stage they're only worth 10, but at the very top they're worth 80. That's why you can pick up lots and lots of extra lives. Like that. Anyway, we've got a healthy life count, we've got 53 so far. And I am going to get 99 lives before I beat the game. I think I need to stop trying to do a super peel out in Supersonic because it doesn't work. Or at least not very well. So, Ice Cap's always been a funny one for me. A lot of people rate this as like one of their favourite stages, and I think the reason why that is because the music, I mean, even the original music or this alternative music, or the aesthetic, and it looks really nice. As for the level design, I mean, it's okay. That one is very, very linear, but I think still pretty good layout. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's my favourite stage in terms of level design, but it's definitely, you know, it looks really, really good. And the music's good. So always fascinating to think that the original intention was to have Flying Battery in between Carnival Night and Ice Cap. But I do like the transition from Carnival Night to Ice Cap. I think both zones work well next to each other. Right, the stream is still going. It hasn't ended yet, which is good. Now, one thing I do like doing, I like taking the higher route in Act 2, which avoids going down into the caves. Much more straightforward. But the problem with the original version of Sonic 3, because there was lots of issues with collision, when you try to get high up, you know, if you had to get like a lot of momentum and launch yourself up, normally the collision would get all wonky and Sonic would you know, you would just suddenly stop moving. But in this remastered version where they use the retro engine, there's no problems with that, so Sonic can get to the higher route much easier in Act 2, which I'm really happy with. And when you get up here, you need to go right, but if you go left, there's an extra life. You can also, as I'm sure you've noticed, you can get to Act 2 extremely quickly. Even without Supersonic, and I like that. I like that it's a bit quicker than Carnival Night. Hi Silverhead 1993. Yes, this is indeed through Origin, so I'm playing it in classic mode. But what I've done, I've disabled the super music and I've added the super pit out via a level select cheat. But I wanted to play it in classic mode because I wanted to have the, you know, give it the feel of 1994 with the normal for night live system as well. Because one thing I'll tell you is I hate coins in anniversary mode. It just looks so ugly. Ugh. So that's why I prefer playing it live. I mean, I'm grateful that we've got a new version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, even if this version is, well, it's got a lot of issues, hasn't it? Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, I suppose for 4.3 you've got Sonic 3 Complete. So if I want to play it in 4x3, normally I'd play it in Sonic 3 Complete. I've got Sonic 3 Complete and AIR on my Android phone, so I'm all covered there. It always really bugged me. I mean, if they wanted to give the option of coins, fine, whatever, but why would you remove the finite life system from anniversary mode? Give the player the choice. Don't just take it away. I mean, I know these days lives aren't a big deal. Extra lives, you know, it's an outdated concept, isn't it, if you think about it, but I always like the challenge of getting more lives, and just replacing it with coins kind of removes that, but there's no point whinging about it now because it's not going to change. I think my only hope is that they might release Sonic 3 Knuckles separately on PlayStation Network, in which case there would be no coins. But anyway, it's like you say, we got Sonic 3 Complete, Sonic 3 AIR, and they're definitely the best versions of Sonic 3. Let's get this special stage running. Little fun fact for you, there are 77 special stage rings, giant special stage rings in Sonic 3 Knuckles, 43 in the Sonic 3 half, and 34 in the Sonic and Knuckles half. I actually did upload a playthrough of Sonic 3 Knuckles showing all the locations of special stage rings a few years back. What? It's got stuck! It's got stuck! It's got stuck! I can't believe it! It got stuck! And I'm playing this via levels that because I implemented the cheat codes. This isn't a save file, so tells. But see that it's that. But here's the thing, right? So, like I say, because I implemented the super pillar and removed the super music, I've had to start again from level sets. There's no point me quitting out because I'll lose all my score on my lives progress. So what I need to do is wait for the timer to reach 9:59 to kill Sonic. Actually, what am I talking about? Just restart it. Being thick. Well, that is great game, guys. Great game. See, because I hate some of the choices they made with this game so much. I normally, when I play this game, I just play it. I don't even select a save file. I just play it via level select, because you can't play with Amy in classic mode or Knuckles or Amy and Tails in classic mode. So there we go, that was fun, wasn't it? And now I've got to do this act again. I'd be a good QA tester for this game, wouldn't I? I'd find all the glitches and stuff. First I should just stay in normal Sonic form. Right, let's go this way, since we didn't go this way before. I will go super and I'll go up here. Lightning shield. I bet a lot of people don't even know that lightning shield's there. Right, for heaven's sake, don't... Please don't screw up again. So just gently into lift. Gently does it. Right. The thing about this version of 3K, I mean, it's good, but it was development was always going to be a crunch, because they basically had less than a year to make this version. Imagine if they'd had 2 years to develop this version, it would have been so much more polished. Did you really buy Origins Not? Well, let me put it this way, Silverhead 993, sorry, 993. I would say make sure you get it a nice discount. You know, I wouldn't pay more than 10 quid for this collection. I mean, it is ultimately it is the mobile remasters finally on consoles, which is great. But some of the tweaks and changes made by Sonic Team are baffling, and it just changes. You just think, really, you know? I mean, like I've already said, removing the Finite Life system from 16:9 anniversary mode, not allowing you to select Knuckles, Sonic and Tails. Not allowing you to select Tails as an AI partner in Sonic 1 and Sonic CD. Removing the drop dash from classic mode. For some reason, allowing you to play with Knuckles and Tails in Sonic 2 anniversary mode, but you can't play with Knuckles and Tails in Sonic 1 CD or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's baffling changes. So yeah, should you get Sonic Origins? If you want, you know, you should definitely get this if you want to play these games on a console, because it's just the convenience of being able to play this on a console. It's good. But if your main console is PC, just play Sonic 3 AIR instead, or Sonic 3 Complete. But yeah, it is good, a good collection, but it's not as good as it should have been. Anyway, we are gradually getting to the halfway point. Well, more or less. We're nearly at 60 lives. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame, isn't it? Because when Origins came out, they delisted all of them. You know, Sonic 1, CD2, 3 and Knuckles. So basically you can't buy a ROM version of those games anymore. In fact, the only ROM versions technically available are the ones in the Sega Ages collection on Nintendo Switch. Which, you know, see, again, they could have done so much with this collection. They could have added ROMs of the games to Sonic Origins as well. There's so much more they could have done. Because, I mean, I love playing the remastered versions of these games. I mean, I love playing them in widescreen. Well, apart from Origins. But I still like playing the original ROMs, you know? So why not give the player the choice? Look at that. That is just how that killed Sonic's momentum. Who uploaded all special stages for Sonic 3 ARR included? I don't know, who did? Yeah, I mean, the way I thought Classic Mode emulated would have been good. What I think they should have done, because there are some people even who like the remastered versions, but they still want to play those in 4x3. So what they should have done was Anniversary Mode, fine. Classic Mode. So Anniversary Mode would have been 16:9. You give the player either the option to have coins or the normal finite life system. Or what they should have done is what I would suggest is do it so that you have the life system, no coins, just have lives. But the difference is you remove the ability for the life count to drop if you die. So you still collect extra lives, your life count goes up. But if you die, your life count remains the same. There you go, finite life system and infinite lives. Perfect solution. That's what they should have done. So you'd have that in Anniversary Mode. You then have Classic Mode, which is again the remasters, but from 4x3. And then you have Legacy Mode, which has all the ROMs. So you could have all the different versions of Sonic CD. You know, one the US soundtrack, one the Japanese. The Sonic 1 ROM, you know, the Japanese ROM, which has got the clouds moving correctly in the Green Hill Zone, and the American version, which doesn't have the clouds moving correctly. And then one of the differences, and that would be perfect, wouldn't it? I mean, obviously, we know they're never going to re-release the Sonic 3 ROM again because of the issues with some of the music. They'll never officially confirm it, but all but certain, because they've had to change the tracks for this release. But still, to have the ROM to the other games, it would have been good. And they could have included the ROMs of Sonic Spinball, 3D Blast, and what about Knuckles Turtles? Now, I just want to say, this is a really cool boss sequence. I love the Big Arm boss. It's probably my favourite boss in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I love how tense it is. That, you know, the music changes, it goes really dark. In the original version of Sonic 3, if this Big Arm grabbed Sonic, he would hit the ground with Sonic and you would lose all your rings. It was a glitch. You were never supposed to lose your rings if you grabbed Super Sonic. But in the original version, it did, and it was terrifying because you just think he can actually destroy Super Sonic. And that was just. I wish they kept that feature in this version because that was such a cool glitch. Epic. You see that little detail there? He hits the ground. That wasn't in the original version, and that causes everything to start exploding. I love that they added that there was a cut sequence of you see Eggman heading towards the Death Egg robot, cut from the original version of Sonic 3, which they included in Origins, which you see momentarily. Yeah, I mean, I like the original music as well, the prototype music. I mean, I think if the choice between the two, I prefer the prototype music for Carnival Night. I prefer the Michael Jackson Hard Times music for Ice Cap, and I probably prefer the Michael Jackson music for Launch Base. But what annoys me about the music in this version for those three zones is that they used, you know, the music sounds more like the PC tracks. It doesn't really sound like Mega Drive music. And you know, remember when they released that prototype Sonic 3 a couple of years ago, which had the tracks, and they sounded perfect. I just don't know why they didn't copy that. Anyway, right, give me guys, give me a number between 1 and 7, and I'll do the Super Emerald special stages in whatever order. So, whichever number gets the most votes, I'll do them first. So, give me a number between 1 and 7, please, and I'll do that special stage first. Between 1 and 7. If you don't give me a number, I'll choose myself, but give me a number. 1. Okay, we've got a vote for 1, so we will do 1 first. One is definitely the easiest. I do like these harder versions of these special stages. Oh, I'm lost already. Oh, not going to get perfect. My bad. Anyway, never mind, doesn't matter. At least we've got to continue. Right, let's. Which way are we going? If we go this way, no, this is what we want. Okay, right. So, what special stage do you want to do next? So we've got numbers, the remaining numbers between 2 and 7. So again. Choose a number, whichever number gets the most votes, I will do I'll do that special stage next. And there are 4 special stage rings in Act 1 of Mushroom Hill, so plenty to do. Leaving continues in a save-based game was a dumb idea. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the original version of Sonic 3, it was perfectly logical, but in this version, I guess there's no real point. Anyway, yeah, so guys, let me know which special stage you want me to do next. Okay, I will... What mission should I do next? Oh, I'll do the second one next. And the reason why I call this number 2 because this is the second one if you just play Sonic and Knuckles on its own. It's very easy not to get the rings, all the rings in this special stage because you see there it's designed to catch you out. That bit which forces you to jump very, very late in order to turn that set of blue spheres into rings. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you were, young, new to the game, then given the continues was a smart idea. Let's be honest. But of course, even the original version of Sonic 3 had a save system in it. It's games like Sonic Mania where continues are basically kind of redundant. Or modern games like Sonic Mania. Right, so we've got 2 more. We're about to do the third special stage. If you want me to do them in any particular order, let me know. If not, if no one has any suggestions, I'll just do the third one next. But if you wanted me to do, say, the 6th or the 7th special stage next, you just have to let me know which number you want me to do. Now this special stage, this catches me out a few times, especially in this version in Origins. I don't know why. When it gets super fast, it catches me out. So what I've done, I've changed my technique slightly to get all the outer blue spheres first, before getting the blue spheres in the middle of this stage. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I just tend not to make a mistake if I do it this way. Of course, because these special stages are much more claustrophobic in their design, it's much easier. As soon as you make a mistake, then that's pretty much end of game. So, just got to concentrate. Ooh, you made a mistake there, actually. Done. That's 3 out of 3. We're easily going to reach 1 million points. I mean, I could actually get to 2 million points, but that way this playthrough is going for ages, so I won't do that. Okay, what special stage should I do next, guys? Should I do the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th? I'm about to enter it very soon. You don't recall ever getting the game over in Mania? No, it's, I mean, Mania is very, very generous on lives. I mean, it hasn't got the glowing sphere special stage that Sonic 3 has, and that special stage in Sonic 3, you can get like 5 lives each time you enter it. It's so generous. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to get a game over, really. Even though Sonic Mania is probably a pretty tough game for newbies. But I'm going to go for the perfect in this nightmare special stage, so I'm going to shut up now. So I need to concentrate. And done. I think that's probably the hardest special stage in 3 Knuckles. Either that or the 7th one. We've got 2 extra lives there. Sweet. I mean, it's the hardest one because you know one mistake, you fail. But again, it's a really good challenge. Right, I think we'll try and get a fire shield before we take on the mini boss. You know, I'm really gutted that we never got a Sonic Mania 2 that was apparently proposed, and that ended up getting scrapped and ended up getting Superstars instead, which I'm not particularly fond of. But part of me, I mean, I know this will never happen, so it's just a pipe dream, but part of me was hoping that when Sonic 3 and Knuckles was remade, that it would be remade in the style of Mania, as in 32-bit sprites. So it'd still be the exact same game, same level design, same music, but with 32-bit, you know, so it just looks a little bit sharper, a bit cleaner than 16-bit. I just think it'd be awesome if Sonic 3 got that treatment. I don't know if anyone else thought that would be quite nice, but I don't know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles with 32-bit, I think would look really cool. Oh, nice. Oh, even more nice. I didn't even know there was a lightning shield at the far left. It's the first time I've ever found it. But see, even today, it's still discovering new secrets in Sonic 3 Knuckles. That's why this game is awesome. And Mr. Knuckles, he's starting to get angry now. He's like, I've had enough of this Hedgehog. There's something else I discovered, which, well, I mean, I say discovered, I must have discovered this before, I just forgot about it. I'll show you, if we go up here, and if we use Tails to carry Sonic, there's 2 ring item boxes here. If you touch the spring, it takes you to where the special stage ring is. There is another way to get here, but that's just a quick way, I think. Well, a more stylish way. You know, we're going to do the 5th special stage now. Now this one isn't too bad, but I think you need to do these bits in a certain order. Do this first, because it gets really fast. And if you try and do this bit when it's really fast, you're going to struggle. So definitely do these first. Do this section next. You know, I like the sort of purple and sort of the green tiles on the floor. going to say, they didn't turn into rings, did they? Let's just check. Okay, just need to touch that one. Okay. Oh, I've missed a ring. I've missed a ring. Where have I missed a ring? I must have missed a ring. Oh, God. Where have I missed it? Oh, no. I must have missed it in the other section. Oh, I did. Crikey, so fast. Ooh. Whew. I was determined to get the perfect. I was able to do that because I know that the layout of that level so well. 3 million points. Okay, so to get to the next one, what I do here, I jump off. Jumping off saves you a little bit of time, so it's worth doing, and we just jump down here, in there, straight to the next special stage. So we're going to do the 6th one now. Now this one always gets super fast. There's nothing you can do about it. It will always go really fast. And it's so very easy to get lost in this one because there's so many blue spheres to get. Well, I say so many, it doesn't look like as many, there's only 54, but there is an awful lot. I mean, look, 54 blue spheres, but there's 124 rings that you need to get. Oh, approximately. So, what I always do, I always leave some blue spheres. Because again, I want to make sure I get all the rings before I get the final blue sphere. So if we go, okay. Another thing also annoys me in these version origins, once you get extra life, the music resets. Yeah, it does in the original version. Right, I must leave one of those blue spheres. Oh, crikey! Ah, oh god! Right. Oh, crikey. Well, I've knocked up the rings, so I'm not going to get the perfect bonus, but I'm still going. This is absurd now. Yeah, I won't, because there's those 4 blue spheres. Well, I made a mess of that, but I still made it. Still insane the Retro Engine Sonic 3 is still not on mobile. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't done that more quickly because for Android users like me, we've got Sonic 3 in AIR on mobile. So we don't even need a Sonic 3 port. But I'm hoping that if they pulled it to mobile, that they'll implement some of the fixes that Headcanon weren't able to implement, and that they'll remove the coins. So in other words, we'll have the definitive version of the remaster on mobile. Again, just like we had with Sonic 1, 2 and CD. I'm still amazed that we actually got a remastered version of Sonic 3. I just never thought it was going to happen. Yeah, that whole Netflix games it's just such a lame thing, isn't it? Obviously, they're paying to take a lot of money, which is why they're doing it. I mean, Mania, I've done like 1 or 2 playthroughs of Mania on the mobile version. It's an alright port. It's not the best, it's not the worst port ever, but it's got its issues. And sometimes when I'm playing it, the controls just can totally stop completely, and it's like they just stop working for a couple of seconds, and I'm just like, okay, and I'm just a passenger as something just gets smashed up. So it's not the best port ever. But you just thought, if Mania was such a success, why wouldn't they just port it to every mobile device? Why would make it exclusive to Netflix? Weird choice. Anyway, I should shut up now because this is a hard special station and I need to concentrate. Done. Okay, Hypersonic, here we come. So I didn't throw any special stage. I did make a bit of a mess of a few of them, but we managed to do them all. Do you know what? I haven't played the decomp version of do you mean Mania? The decomp of Mania? Because they haven't done the decomp of 3 Knuckles yet, have they? Origins, I think. But obviously the decomp version's better. I mean, the decomp version of Sonic 1, Sonic 2 is great. Of CD is really good. Yeah, Mania. I think I've played the decomp. I can't remember. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty happy with Mania as it is. Any issues I have with Mania is just more some of the choices that some of the bosses in the game are not particularly well polished. Some of the level design is a little bit cluttered in places. When I say cluttered, I mean there's just too many enemies. It's just like overkill. And some of the aesthetic changes in Encore mode are just like yuck. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. The funny thing is, when Mania came out, I played that game to death and then some. I was actually very lucky because, I don't know if you remember, before Sonic Mania Plus was released, an update of Sonic Mania, which included like the new boss fight at the end of Act 2 of Stardust Speedway and just a few other tweaks, was leaked on PlayStation 5. Sorry, not PlayStation 5. It was leaked on PlayStation 4 in Europe. And I was one of the lucky people to get the leak, so I got the leaked update. And I was actually the first person to discover the new special stages for Encore mode. I mean, there's lots of other things people discovered. They discovered you could glitch into the Encore mode version of Angel Island in this update, even though the leaked update didn't include Sonic Mania Plus content. You could still leak into it. You could still glitch into it. And there's other things as well, but I was the first person to discover the harder special stages in Encore mode. So I had a great time with Mania. I've played that game to death and then some. But when we played it, I do struggle to do a full playthrough in one sitting. It's just... I kind of get to the end of Lava Reef and then I'm like, I wish the game ended there. It almost feels like the game goes on too long. And Sonic Mania's story isn't as good as Sonic 3. So, a good story is important, and I just think Sonic 3 just nailed it. It's a very simple story, but it works really well. I'm just going to wait for the fox to appear. There he is. And he's going to airlift Sonic up here. Also with Mania, I'm not so keen on like the final level, you know, Titanic one, or the final boss, the Egg Reverie, which is not very good in my opinion. But listen, Mania is still an absolute blast. It's a great game, and it deserves a sequel. Probably never get one, but it deserves it. Yeah, you're right. Mania didn't have a platinum, did it? And the reason why that was in my mind was because I played the Netflix mobile version of it recently. Of course, it's got the same achievements that that PlayStation or Xbox had, and of course, those, like you say, those achievements didn't have a platinum version, platinum trophy, which is, I mean, I think did Superstars have a platinum trophy? Again, I can't remember if it does or not, but I'm sure they could come up with something for a platinum trophy. I mean, what could you do as a platinum? You could do something like, I don't know, get 999 rings in stage, or beat the entire playthrough of Sonic Mania without losing any rings, or something like that. You know, it should have been easy to implement one, because all the 3D Sonic games get platinums, don't they? It's a shame Mania didn't. So what, we've got 73 lives at the moment, so we're going to sort of blast through the rest of the game now. Anyway, whoever's watching, I hope you're enjoying this playthrough, which I'm doing the Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the 30th anniversary of this game. And I'm playing it because I love it and it's awesome. There's no achievement. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Should we go up here? Go this way. I like going this way for two reasons. One, because there's an extra life. And two, you can push these spikes. In the original version of Sonic 3, you had to push these spikes right, whereas in this version you can push them left. You get a special stage ring, or even the decomp. Wait for these to come down. Sometimes these can come down out the blue, so you've got to be careful, otherwise Sonic can get crushed. And if you push this, and you get the other special stage ring, so that's how you get the two special rings in Act 1. You can get them very close to each other. Flying Battery is an epic zone, by the way. I think it's pretty much universally, like, apart from the mini boss here. It's kind of boring, isn't it? You just have to wait for it to destroy itself. So what do you think, Silverhead 9993? What version do you prefer of, or what version of Flying Battery do you think is better? Sonic 3 or Sonic Mania? Because honestly, I can't decide. I think they're both really good. I just like how creative they were in Flying Battery in Mania. I mean, I know Act 2 probably outstays its welcome a little bit. It goes on a bit too long, but I really like what they did and how creative they were with the bosses in Mania as well. I feel like when Sonic's nodding, he's just nodding to the beat of the music. Because one thing you can do, if you press jump twice, you can dash over the pipe Sonic, which destroys any enemies on the screen, but I never do that. I just completely forget to do it. You can't unhear that channel 1 DAC, okay. like that. So we're going to go. Should we go up? Yeah, I like going up because of this sequence you get where you get these rings and you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's do that. So are you looking forward to playing Sonic X-Shadow Gens when it comes out? I mean, do you like Gens? Because you got that, and then we got this Sonic movie coming out as well, Sonic 3 movie. I just hope, I know it's obviously, it's going to be its own unique story, and it's taken them. Oops. Right, serves me right for going too fast. See, I can't blame the game for glitching out this time, that was my own fault, I just got slightly careless. Shucks. I love that you've got a second one there for Tails in this version of Sonic 3. That's such a nice little touch. Yeah, that is. Right, now as we went up last time, we're going to go down this time. Might as well change up the playthrough. How did I still have the fire shield? I don't know. Did I have the fire shield when I oh, I see, when I respawned. Oh yeah, that's not right. So, I mean, I do enjoy playing this game without going super, but at the same time I do like going super, but when I go super is when I get into trouble. It was always the same, or even worse with Sonic 2, because Super Sonic was so slippery, so it was so easy to make a mistake. Well, here's the thing. Well, what I meant was in terms of the process of music. So, you know, when the original, what was it? Roughly in 2000, when you got the PC release of Sonic 3 Knuckles, and they changed, you know, the Carnival Night Ice Cat launch-based music, and they had that with the MDI, and the music sounded awful. Well. The tracks that they replaced in Origins, Three Knuckles in Origins, sound more like PC music, you know, the MDI music, than normal Genesis music. And they just used the wrong prototype. You know, the prototype released a few years ago had the beta music sounding perfect, and they clearly June didn't reference that for whatever reason. I'm just like, why didn't they? You know, it seems a strange choice. Now, with regards to sounding like Sonic 4, I was talking about the super theme. The new super theme, this bit's okay, but this bit coming up, well, okay, not quite that. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I mean, this I guess is okay. It's just this little bit coming up here. Oh, well, the boss music going out, but you know what I mean. I'm just like, why did they change the super theme? No one, not a single fan, asked them to change the super theme. There was nothing wrong with the original super theme. Yes, it was just repetitive music, which was also used for the Invincibility theme, but Sonic 2's music was repetitive. You know, and the good thing, because you had an Invincibility theme for Sonic 3 and one for Sonic and Knuckles, you could just choose one of them to be the super theme. So it was a change which was completely unnecessary. And good old June, who loves this Sonic 4 synth crap so much, mucked it up. So, yeah. Good old Sandopolis now. A zone that a lot of people don't like. So I'm one of the weird ones here. I think most people probably quite like Act 1 but hate Act 2. I'm the other way around. I love Act 2. Not so keen on that one. Yes, they could for the sequel. Do you know? I totally agree with you, and it's because the unused theme sounds really good, and you know, obviously I play that in Sonic 3 Complete. But yeah, that's a really strange decision. But again, you see, part of the problem with Origins, I think, with Sonic 3 and Knuckles is if that port, if the new version of Sonic 3. Or even Origins for that matter, had been handled by Evening Star, I think they would have had a bit more say in terms of the music choices, and they could have maybe added a little bit of persuasion to Sonic Team. Because I think because they weren't involved, you just had Headcanon doing the Sonic 3 port. It just gave Sega a lot more freedom to make some really dumb decisions, dumb choices regarding the game and the music. Because I agree, I mean, it's a really good super theme. I mean, even the super theme in Mania gets on my nerves. It's a good composition by Two Notes, but it's just a really mad in your face theme, and after a while I'm just like, I just want a nice calm theme, just like the unused theme from Sonic 3 Knuckles, like you were talking about. That's like the perfect piece of super music. It's just not too in your face, it's just a nice calm piece of music. It probably sounds like I'm talking rubbish, but I know what I mean. Now, I like Sandopolis. I like the music. It's quite ominous. I like the background. I think that you can see the pyramids in the background. That looks amazing. It's quite a tricky level. You know, it's lots of traps. So you don't want to go too fast because you can end up getting caught out. I mean, that one's okay. You know, level can sort of flow reasonably well. But mine, I guess, actually it's more of a stop-start kind of stage. It's alright. It does feel like Act 1 goes on a little bit too long, overstays its welcome. Which is also, I think, a slight issue with Act 2 as well. That definitely feels like it overstays its welcome. And then of course you've got the mini-boss coming up in Act 1, which is also another one of those, you can't damage it, you have to get it to damage itself. And all her to is lyrics and sound. I mean, in terms of the music they replaced in 3K and Origins, I like the music for the multiplayer. I like the ending music that plays immediately after you beat Doomsday. I think that's good music. Trying to think what other ones they've replaced as well, apart from the zones. Oh yeah, I really like that in Origins, on the title screen, the music that they play is the Sonic 3 title screen music. Because I thought they would just play the Sonic 3 and Knuckles title screen music, but they ended up playing Sonic 3 version, which I prefer. It's cool. No, I love Act 2. It's awesome. I love it, leaving it really dark, leaving the scary guys to go after you. And as I've said that, I'm going to leave it dark. I'm going to try not to press the switch if I can avoid it. probably fitting to leave it dark because it is obviously the month of Halloween. No. Oh well, we've got light now. Oh no, I'll let it go dark. I won't press any more switches. Yeah, the ghosts are already there, which works well for continuity, isn't it? It's a funny thing about Knuckles' playthrough is some continue. Do you know the Tails animation when he dies always makes me laugh. It's so funny. I shouldn't laugh at Tails dying, but I can't help it. Oh, lost momentum there, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a really cool transition. I love the transition from Act 1 to Act 2, actually. You know, as you just go inside these kind of like, well, I don't know what you're inside, a pyramid or temple or tomb, whatever it is. Ghosties. I wish they brought these ghosts back in Mania, that would be really cool. At these ghosts, stuff of nightmare. These are a lot more scarier than King Boom Boom from Sonic Adventure 2. There's an extra life up here which you can get in the original version of Sonic 3, even with the sound rising. But in this version, the sound rises too quickly, so you can't actually get the extra life. Little things like that, which they never fixed, is a bit annoying. On the left there, you can get extra life, but in this version, the sound rises too quickly, so you can't get it. And getting better frames per second in Adventure 2. Is there like, cause you know like Sonic Adventure has lots of like fixes and stuff. Is there like a fix for Adventure 2 which has just got better frame rate? Honestly, they should really port those games or at least remake them. Yeah, I shouldn't... I assume the original version ran at what, 30 frames per second, did it? Yeah, but I'd check out sort of like any sort of fixes to the game there are. I don't know what site. I mean, if you go on the Sonic Retro site, I'm sure it'd list all the various hacks and stuff, you know, to improve the game's performance. So it's around about this time in Act 2 of Sandopolis that it starts to feel like the zone is repeating itself. You just feel like, you know, it's kind of starting to overstay its welcome a little bit. I mean, it doesn't bother me, I love this zone, but I can certainly understand why players feel this zone goes on too long. I mean, I'm pretty certain the first time I ever played Act 2 of Sandopolis that I got a time over. It felt like it was going on forever. Oh, nearly got squashed there. Right, so we're moving through it, and we have 77 lives as well. And now we move on to one of my favourite zones in Sonic 3 Knuckles, and that is Lava Reef. It's definitely in like my top 2 or 3. I just think I love the aesthetic, I love the music. Level design is really good. The Act 2 boss fight is a bit overkill, but other than that, I think it's a really cool thing. Do you, and much like I can't decide whether I prefer the 3 Knuckles or Mania version of Flying Battery more. I also can't decide if I prefer the Sonic 3 or Mania version of Lava Reef more, because I think both are brilliant. I love the new background they created in that one of Lava Reef and Mania. Bosses are really cool, well, mostly. And level design, you know, is really good as well. It's a great zone. Oh, that's I forgot. Super Sonic can break that. Normally only Knuckles can break that, and this allows for a nice big shortcut. You can beat this much more quickly. Let's get that bubble shield. You won't need obviously the bubble shield for the boss, but I'm just thinking more of Act 2, because Act 2 it's good to have the shield when you start Act 2. Okay, we are getting towards the end of this playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We just got the rest of Lava Reef, then we've got Hidden Palace, Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg Zone, and then Doomsday. We have been streaming for about 1 hour and 50 minutes. We've got 81 lives. That doesn't happen in the original version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You won't get hit by those spikes. So it's annoying that it happens in this version. Now, at the top left here, if you jump into the wall, like this, there's a special stage ring. I don't remember what all the special stage rings are in this game, but I know a fair few. I really like the music in Act 2 of Lava Reef, and the aesthetic's really good as well. mean, it's obviously very different from Act 1, but it works. I think that switch, you press that there, you can enter that area from that side. Otherwise, I don't know why that switch even exists. Right, let's go pick a fight with the Knuckle Boy. Fight we're about to lose. You see how I got an extra life there just because I jumped across the platforms. That is a little Easter egg from the original version, from the original version of Sonic 3 Knuckles, where you can just get an extra life if you jump across that gap. I didn't have like enough points to get an extra life, but it's just a little Easter egg they added in this version. Now this boss is okay, but what annoys me is this boss goes on far too long. It's 14 hits, which is too many. It should have been standard 8. I say 14 hits, it's 14 hits it needs to damage itself before it's defeated. Six hits. Nearly done. Oh, no music still. That's a glitch. Oh, just made it. Right, let's go teach Knuckles a lesson. Oh, maybe he's going to teach me a lesson. Use the Insta-Shield to good effect here. It's actually better fighting Knuckles just with the Insta-Shield. And the original version of Sonic 3 Knuckles, you could actually hit Eggman about 10 times, but in this version they've changed it so you can't hit him 8 times. Not that 8 times would be able to destroy the boss, but let's count. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cut my jumps there and were deliberately too low. It wouldn't let me jump high enough, so I couldn't hit him 8 times. Which is a really weird change. Okay, we're now up to Zone 11, or Zone 12 I should say, Sky Sanctuary. Before we move on, we have got to do the secret Knuckles animation. So stand there, press down, release. And he just waves Sonic and Tails on. Walked right into that. I think there's a, is it a lightning shield up there? Indeed. I think we're going to a bonus stage. You haven't been into one in a while. I was just letting the ring counter count down to under 50, so that would take me to the glowing sphere special stage. I've played this game long enough that I actually remember some of the ring totals required to get into a certain bonus stage. So I just want to get, I don't know, about 100 rings. That would do. Yeah, I think that'll do. Mr. Fox. Let's go up. Ah, oh well. Worth a try. You can go up. You can actually skip both bosses, or first two bosses in Sky Sanctuary, believe it or not. Easier to do with Tails, but you can do it with Sonic with the assistance of Tails. And then we've got that good music. We're just going to go into the special stage to get rid of it. Oh, extra life! Yay. I still want to get 99. Oh, another one. Excellent. A lot of people seem to like Sky Sanctuary. Sega certainly did, because obviously they chose Sky Sanctuary as one of the stages in Sonic Gens. It's okay. I don't think this stage is anything amazing. It serves as obviously the transition to Death Egg, which is pretty cool, but definitely one of the weaker stages in Sonic and Knuckles, in my opinion. And here's Mecha Sonic. This transition is very, very cool. I also like when Death Egg starts, you see Sonic coming in from the left side of the screen, so it makes you feel like he's just entered the Death Egg. And this music is so good. So we're not gonna go up, we're gonna take the low route. Change. Something about this, its epicness. I love how you can see the centre of the Death Egg in the background, which gives you scope to how massive the Death Egg is. I'm going to skip that. There is a well-hidden invincibility box just in the bottom here. We've got 90 lives. We just need to get the other one on the side of it. Oh, I missed it. That's nice. Got it. I'll skip that one, but we need that one to get to the top route. Right, we're going to use tails to fly Sonic now. And we're going to enter this bonus stage, and we're going to try and get a good number of extra lives because I want to reach 99 lives before I beat the game. In this version of Sonic Knuckles, you can actually get an extra life if you get 300 rings, whereas in the original you can only get an extra life for 100 or 200 rings. You can get any now. There's 1, 2. Oh, got it! Yes! Got it. You've got enough extra life for reaching 300 rings. Get one there. That will do very nicely. That was a good. We've got 5 extra lives in that bonus stage. This mini boss is really tough to beat without taking damage if you haven't got hyper form. But there is a technique you can do, which I've done in other playthroughs. I always like when this signpost falls down. I never like it dropping towards Earth, so I just leave it in the centre so it doesn't fall down when the platform explodes. No reason why. I just do. I've only got 2 acts to go now. Act 2 of this, and then do that. Oh no, I lost my lightning shield, shocking. Then we'll get another one in a minute. There's an extra life up here, so we've got 98 lives, just need 1 more now. Right, I now want to get, I don't know, about 150 rings, because I'm now thinking of the 3 boss sequence at the end of this act. So I want to get at least 150 rings, and that should be plenty. Typical, isn't it? When you want rings, you just get the one ups instead. Still offering me 1 up. So there you go, guys. 99 lives. Whee! And he's still offering me extra life. Stop doing that. And it's still doing it. It does change, but finally. That's what I wanted. Oh no, I don't. You know, I should enter that bonus stage now. I can't believe I've lost the rings. Wow. I don't like this bonus stage because this slot machine is stingier than the one in Sonic 2. Sonic 2, you get 20 rings for 3 bars, and this you get 8 rings. Come on. Wow, that is amazing. In Sonic 2 you get 150 for jackpot, but you only get 100 in this, but I'm not complaining, I'll take it. That is very, very rare. Okay, here comes the boss rush. Epic boss rush. Technically there's 4 boss fights. I never can tell how many hits that thing needs to defeat it. I don't know if it's like, I think it's like 20 hits from the original version. Let's try and count. There's 3 so far. 4. 5. 6 hits so far. 7. 8. 9. Definitely more than 7 8. That was about 10 hits. That doesn't seem too bad, does it really? Right. Hypersonic versus Martin is a pretty cool sequence. So I've got a nice little hit in there. Okay. Yeah, I love how epic this game ends. I mean, definitely it was an amazing game. It is my favourite. Especially in 2D. Now for the epic Doomsday Zone. Again, great music. It looks so cool flying over Earth. Now, if you get 100 rings, you can get extra life, but the trouble is the music resets, which is so annoying, so I'm deliberately not going to get 100 rings. Just so the music doesn't reset. This is 8 hits this first bit. Just got to lure it to get it to hit its head. Gotcha. Actually, do you know what? I fit that pretty quickly. It takes a bit longer. You can catch up with this so quickly now, which is bizarre. Death Egg Robot is going down. And we're done. So that was the playthrough of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles that turned 30 years old today. And I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. The piece of music here is that Vader music, which wasn't used in the original version of Sonic 3, but I think it's pretty good. So I'm just going to let the credits finish and then I'm going to end the stream. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Sonic 3 Knuckles. Even the credits are really nice, you know, you're just flying over the ocean and you've got dolphins jumping with you and little birds as well. If there's anyone watching who's never played this game, you really should, it's so good. How about maybe tomorrow? I mean, I originally tried to stream this game earlier this evening. The stream failed after about 30 minutes, so I had to do some tweaks with a PlayStation 5, and this time the stream's been successful, yay, but it's too late now for me to do a stream of Knuckles, but how about tomorrow? I'm happy to do Knuckles Story tomorrow. Perhaps we'll do Knuckles Story in widescreen. Does that sound good? Would be fitting to do Knuckles Story, wouldn't it? Because it is a continuation from Sonic Story. But yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm happy to do it same sort of time. Cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. 3 Knuckles, 30 years old is crazy. This game, I still think this is the best Sonic game ever made. Everything about it fits so well. It's a great game. So we've got lots of Sonic stuff to look forward to this year, haven't we? We've got the Sonic and Shadow, Sonic X Shadow, I should say, Gens release, and then Sonic 3 movie, which sounds like it could be quite good. But yeah, I'll do a Knuckles playthrough tomorrow.